Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Cordant and we are back for some more Pillars of Eternity in the Triple Crown difficulty settings. So we're currently in a very generic named place, a cave. This is the cave in Northweald. We fought a couple of druids here with some forest lurkers and we have scouted with my rogue to see that there's a bunch more forest lurkers and seemingly a single powerful druid. There might be more, hopefully not. And my Grieving mother currently has 2 injuries, which means if she falls down again, she dies. So my plan is gonna be, I'm gonna leave her back. I'm gonna go in with the rest of my people. Because if it's a single druid, I think we're fine, honestly. And I didn't want to rest just because of her, because we all have this buff, the Celestial Sweet resting bonus, which gives us a lot of stats, and I don't want to lose those stats for this fight. So, since she can cast Plague of Insects, and this is something that I've only recently started looking at because I'm silly, but if you go into the Cyclopedia and you go into the Bestiary, and you check out your target, and this is what's over there, the Men Pogra, not only do you see her defenses and all that stuff, but you can actually also see what she does. And this lady, she casts Plague of Insects, which is my most hated ability in the entire game. So my plan is gonna be, I'm gonna send in Eder. Hopefully she's gonna target the Insect Plague on top of Eder, and then the rest of my people can go in and start the fight. That's the plan. Let's see if it works. Yeah, it seems to be a single druid with a lot of fodder. So I think if I can bait out the Insect Plague, I think then we're fine to do this. Okay. So let's see what she does. I'm gonna start with the Vigorous Defense, and then I'm gonna see if I can pull her in to Eder's reach. If I can, we're gonna be fine. I'm gonna start buffing. And then I'm also gonna use this. And since I'm gonna rest afterwards, I'm gonna use my summons as well. This might even be better to bait out the Insect Plague. Okay, so you're fine. Vigorous Defense is up. You guys can go fight. I'll see if I can pull her in to start damaging her or knocking her prone and stuff like that. You can just toss a lightning thing over here. Okay, we pulled. Can I reach her though? That is my question. I'm gonna have to move, which is kind of sucky. Man, I feel like going in. I'm gonna go in. I might regret it, but hopefully not. I'm gonna try and terrify everything over here. I could also cast Confusion, that's true. Or maybe even a Slicken. I think I'm gonna go for the Slicken. A Slicken over here. You are blinding, you are standing back, we are buffed. Painful Interdiction. Yeah, okay, so Eder moved, but it's fine. And we did knock her prone. Awesome. So I am gonna swap, instead of using the Slicken, I'm just gonna put the Chill Fog over here. Okay, the Grieving Mother is still gonna stand back.
Yes.
Let's slow this down. Oh, that was beautiful, man. The lightning from my other beetle did a lot of damage there. Let me just check. Other beetle. Shocking Blast. Hit the Man Pogra for 55 shock damage. And yeah, clearly the point of this fight is she has a lot of tanks in front, but she's the danger. If I can just kill her right now, it's gonna be fine. Yeah, she's stunned, she's blinded. My rogue is on top of her. She's dead. Okay. We're fine. This fight is over. You can come in and start shooting stuff. You can tank... no, actually, you can shoot this, yeah. Alot is putting in his chill fog. Start blasting. Let's get some extra accuracy on everybody. You can start focusing on him. You don't need to be stealthy, lady. Okay, bzzzt. Let's get some iconic projections over here. Why not? You are shooting this guy. I'm gonna clear out these earth blights because they are annoying. And you can see the power of summons, right? They're not doing a lot of damage, I don't think. Except this one is. But they are taking the attention of the enemies, and that's the most important thing.
My mind feels...
Good shot. And what do I want? Let me see this. What's the range? 10 meters. Yeah, but sure, let's buff up. Okay, iconic projection went out. Let's toss another one. Why not? Okay, perfect. He's down. This guy's near death. Alot is gonna kill him. Knock him prone. Perfect. Good job there. This change I made for him to use the spear. I'm very happy with this change. His accuracy has gone up quite a lot. Where are you going? No. Durance, go tank.
Yes.
Yes. No, not you. You can stun him. No, you cannot stun him. Let's flank him. Okay, he is now flanked, so we're gonna deal sneak attacks. Pew! We can take off slow mode. And okay, very good, very good. Grieving Mother did not fall down. This was a
My thoughts will be
a beautifully executed fight, if I do say so myself. We took out the priority target, we managed to pull her in with it there, knock her down, and finish it off with my rogue. And that just won the fight. She was the only danger here. Ah, this is what she was guarding. Glenfathen stocking boots. You know where this is going. And an exceptional club. Okay, cool. Well, it's not necessarily for my rogue. It could go for my Grieving Mother. I do have the stealth bonuses coming from over here. I should still get at least one stealth from the shawl. Or is it only a friendly or it doesn't count for myself? No, it counts for myself. Okay, good. So, this is gonna be very simple. Wait, where are my boots? Oh, did I send it into the stash? Huh? Wait, what? Oh, I put the... okay, I thought I had placed them on my rogue. I put on Kana after all. Okay, this, it's fine. No, you can have this. This doesn't make sense. What am I doing? Sorry, organizational OCD. No! I double clicked it. I was all red for a moment there. Okay, so yeah, so we have everything we need. I have my new booties. And the stealth ones, who else has stealth? Does anybody have stealth? Well, everybody has 4 stealth for some reason. Okay, well, who wants to be stealthy? Jesus, maybe nobody. Because con... Oh, I have the girdle. So in that case, you can be stealthy. Sure. Ah, okay. Rogue only, never mind that. So you can go over here. Okay, well, we got a new pair of boots. Very nice pair of boots for my rogue, actually. I am stacking a lot of damage on the rogue, which is, you know, kind of what you want to do, but let me just see. Because we have... Wait, what? Here. We have the Merciless Hand, which is awesome. We have Bloody Slaughter. We have Dungeon Delver. We have the gloves. And now we also have the boots. Yeah, we have a lot of damage being stacked over here. This is also of Constitution. It doesn't make much of a difference, right? 21 to 32, 22 to 34. But I lose a lot of HP. Yeah. If this weren't a Triple Crown run, I would be using these. But given that it is, I prefer to have a little bit more HP.
Hey.
Okay. Perfection, my friends. And I guess that we had already finished the quest for the Hunter Brother, because we didn't get any kind of new information in this cave, which is what I thought we were gonna get over here, but we did not. So from what we've seen, by the scene of the fight and stuff, is that Fjorm... Let me just check this because I keep forgetting the names. Yeah, Fjorm, which is Ridai's brother, he used the other he used the other hunter as bait. He sent him down here, and then when the Stelgar was trying to, you know, prey on the weaker hunter, he lunged the spear at him, stabbed him, they fought to the death, he killed him, but then somehow his corpse got down here. And I'm guessing that the other hunter probably moved him and took the prize as his own. We're gonna see what kind of options we get when we deliver the quest. And I think that's all I had, right? Yeah, this is for Raedric. We have Hunter Brother, and that's all. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna deliver this quest. We start with a little bit of action. You cannot complain. And now we're gonna go back into town, and we're gonna go into Heartsong and finish this quest. I think everybody in my party is gonna level up, which is awesome. Hireling payday. Oh, do I have all of my hirelings after the previous fight? Of course I don't. 4 of them died. So let me hire some more. A vagabond scald. Sure. Sure. A gold pack knight. Ooh, a Dominel thief. And that's all right, because I have 8 out of 8. Okay. So, we're gonna go over here. And let's see how this goes. I'm assuming I'm gonna have an option to, you know, defend one or the other. Okay. Let me just look at what we have. I have found enough information about Fjorm's death. His brother, Ridai, will want to know about it. I can find him in the Passage of the Six, in the Heartsong district of Twin Helms. That's where we are. I found the corpse of the giant Stelgar. It stalked atop the waterfall and spotted Artwen below. Then, another elf, almost assuredly Fjorm, gravely wounded it with a spear. The Stelgar fought to save its life, but died in the resulting battle. I feel there's some kind of information missing here, but we can kind of deduce the rest, I'm assuming. Okay.
Estramore?
You've returned. He glances at the hunters in the group. We hope you found the truth about my brother's fate. I have concluded my task. It's time to speak with the Anamfatha. What did you see? Where's Fjorm? Ridai takes a step forward. Tell me! Ridai! The hunters thrust her palm between you and her companion. The truth belongs to all of us, even Arthwan. You know this. Ridai hesitates for a moment. He wipes the sweat off his face, leaving traces of red paint on his hands. I'm ready to share the truth with the Anamfatha. He looks up, and I'll make sure that it is... Oh god. And I'll make sure that so is Arthwan. Ooh! Level ups. Okay. And now this is where we finish the quest, I guess? Yeah. Our paths cross again. Gallowens and Anams. I've been investigating Fjorm's disappearance. Indeed, Arthwan and Ridai have spoken of little else. I do not envy your position, Gallowas and Anams, yet your testimony may resolve the tensions between the Keepers of the Stone and the twice-split arrows. She steeples her fingers. When you've gathered your evidence, I'll call a hearing. Okay, let's begin. She nods. I will summon Arthwan and Ridai. Their fates and the names of their tribes depend on what you will reveal to us, Galwas and Anams. Okay. So we have a trial of sorts. Anamfatha Bethel. Bethwell stands at the head of the hall, lit from behind by dozens of candles. She casts a long shadow across the floor. We've gathered to weigh the claims of Arthwan and Ridai in the matter of Fjorm's disappearance. To that end, we are honored by the presence of a Gallowes and Anams, I think this means watcher, whose insight will help us render a verdict. Murmurs of astonishment echo from the front of the hut. We begin with Arthwan's claim. He asserts that Fjorm lured him into a confrontation with the Stelgar and that he slew the beast on his own. Fjorm, he says, exiled himself, fearing that knowledge of his actions would heap shame on the Keepers of the Stone. He holds up a tooth as long as her arm. As evidence, he brings a fang from the great Stelgar. On the other hand, Ridai states that his brother was tricked and murdered by Arthwan during the hunt. A hunter of Fjorm's renown would not have fallen in the blood hunt but by treachery. Her shadow flickers and dances in the candlelight as she looks at you. And now we turn to our Galwas and Anams. We ask only that you share your observations, that we may find closure for those two tribes. She lowers her head. What fate befell Fjorm? Fjorm is dead. What? Ridai stares at you, his face contorted between surprise and anger. He turns to Arthwan. How? You puny weakling! How? The Anamfatha whips her neck towards the tribesman. Do not forget your place. Ridai's chest balloons, but he quickly lowers his chin in obedience. Arthwan's eyes dart from side to side. The Anamfatha continues. It saddens us to know his truth, but we must still reveal it deeper. If this is so, how did the giant Stelgar die? And I guess we can always lie and take the side of the twice-split arrows, or in this case Arthwan, but we're gonna be truthful. Fjorm killed the great beast. Of course he did! Ridai shakes his fist and looks to everyone in the hall. Arthwan is just a feeble hunter from the twice-split arrows, and a liar! Fur bristles along Bethwell's arms. Silence! Her slitted pupils narrow as she regards you. And now we come to it. Claim the truth for the 6 tribes, Galwans and Anams. Fjorm tricked Arthwan and fought the giant Stelgar by himself. They killed each other in the fight. Arthwan tried to cover Fjorm's shame, but lied about besting the creature. Tried to cover Fjorm's shame? Because it's shameful to have died to the... Okay, I guess. Your words echo along the passage of the 6 to the solemn audience. Bethwell nods. It is as you say. We thank you for sharing your truth with us. The Anamfatha... God, why can't I read this word? The Anamfatha turns to Arthuan and Ridai. Brothers of the tribes, let these wounds mend. Go in peace and contemplate the shame brought into our hearth. Okay, I was expecting a different outcome. But,
Hey.
alright. And he wants to speak to me. She turns back to you. A shame upon both tribes is not what I would have wanted. But we must learn to turn our faces to those hard truths if we are to survive the coming seasons. Your integrity is a boon to us. Please accept this with our thanks. Oh, baby. More experience. Everybody's leveled up.
Hey.
That's what I wanted. And we got Sheathed in Autumn added to inventory. And now the quest completed. Previously, we were just getting like tiny bits of experience for each step. So what is this? Oh, it's a sword. It's a unique one-handed sword. It's superb. Ooh, +1 enemies engaged. And plus 25% freeze damage. This is not bad at all, man. This is a very good upgrade for Kana. This one does give me extra accuracy, but what's important here, honestly, is just the fact that it has +1 enemies engaged. And yeah, if we compare the two... here. Oh, come on, man. It's gotta be the one equipped. If we compare the two, we can see that this one deals more damage, but it's also slower. So the damage isn't gonna be really the most important part here. But this one is superb. So the same accuracy bonus from the enchantment, but it deals 30% more damage, and it also gives you plus 25% freeze damage. And the same to enemies engaged. The accuracy, it doesn't really matter all that much. So we are gonna swap to this one. We do lose out those 5 points of accuracy, it's just what it is, but it is a better sword. A very cool sword, in fact. I like it a lot. I like this one more, though. This was such a sweet upgrade, man, really. And I need to upgrade this as well. I need one Vitrak brain. But I do want to upgrade this. Well, I want to upgrade that. I want to upgrade the bus, the blunderbuss. Yeah, but I'm liking the look of how things are going for us. My only concern for the future is AoE, because the only AoE damage I have right now is coming in from Aloth, pretty much. She has a bit, but not that much. Aloth is really gonna be our AoE killer. I would like to have some more, if possible, but...
Hey.
Again, I will have to study the Druid Companion. I still haven't done it. But I should. Okay, so, as usual, I'm gonna leave the level ups for the next episode. I'm gonna see how I level them up before the next episode, and then I'll just quickly go through them all, not to waste a lot of time.
Hail, Estremor.
Oh, you guys can actually... I was curious because they were talking, but it's not normal that unnamed characters have dialogue like this.
Estremor.
What were you talking about? News from beyond, east of the Great River, the Deerwood. Fires have returned to the foreigner city, we've heard. Defiance Bay. Its waters run foul and dense with the stench of corpses. Not even the recent floods could wash away the stain of its corruption. A dying prey. Some see it as such among us, a chance to strike. Others, not so. Only a council of the Anamfatha can decide what the 6 tribes must do as one. Okay, so they just have a little bit of lore. Dude, have I gone back to Defiance Bay to check on the Dominel's house? I don't remember. I remember I wanted to do that, but I don't remember if I did it. Sorry, you guys have to deal with my dementia. and I am truly sorry about that. But I have to check it out. Let me see. I think I'm gonna rest in Caed Nua to not pay the price of the inn. This takes 1 day, 18 hours, and this takes 1 day, 4 hours. Oh, there's actually an inn here, so let's just go there. I want to see what we can find. Maybe I've done this already, but yeah, my memory is not that great. Everything seems to be in order, with the exception, naturally, of the Brackenberry Sanitarium. I don't know what happened to the statue inside the sanitarium, if they broke it or killed it, because there was like a soul living in there. Yeah, okay, so everything is still over here. Can I do that? I wonder if I can. Come on. Maybe?
Where there's a...
No.
Where there's a pick, there's a way.
Almost, but I cannot risk it. Risk it for the biscuit. There was one comment, though, in one of my videos that mentioned eating a food that gives me movement speed, which is not a bad idea at all. Which I can try. So, have some eggs. And now you move a little bit faster, maybe? You seem to move at the same speed, but I might be wrong. Okay. No. Not gonna risk it.
They shall see nothing while I...
Maybe it's possible to get that, but yeah, I'm not gonna risk it. I don't exactly remember if they just warned me that I shouldn't steal, or if they turn hostile, and I don't want that to happen. Oh, look at the sexy sword on Kana, man. Looking good.
Following your lead.
Hey.
Okay, so might as well rest, since we are right here.
All right, then.
Good day, stranger.
Okay, so do I want to purchase any more food? I think I do. I never end up using it, but I do like having it. This is what I should be getting, but it's very expensive, man. And I'm full on camping supplies. Okay, take that. I want to rest. And we can actually get... Ooh, plus 10 to will? That's not bad at all. But I'll just get this one. We're gonna rest. Oh, we can we can continue the Grieving Mother quest. The morning is cold and silent. You are upon the plateau of the Birding Bell and there is no sound, no wind. The sky is a smooth mortared grey, the forest beneath the plateau nothing more than a jagged black silhouette. Even the rock, the other around you, it feels colder, the sun's warmth bled from it. Against the cold backdrop of the sky you see the great Birding Bell, hanging from its arch of Adra. Its surface is tarnished, and the shadows inside the bell are dark, still. It seems to press down upon you, or simply, sadly, watching, as if standing above a grave formed from the table of the plateau and the remains of the mother's womb that now covers its surface. I guess the placenta and stuff. And there is something heavy in your hands. It breathes, gurgling, slick and wet, yet that is all it is. You find yourself filled with fear. You don't want to look at what you are holding. You don't want to touch it with your mind. And it is all you can do to not cast it from you. It's gonna be a baby, right? Examine what lies in your hands. The mass before you is vacant, flesh in the shape of a newborn. Bubbles of saliva bunch at the mouth, expelled by its steady, gurgling breath. Its arms, legs, head lolling, limp. No thought, no struggle, no desire to cry in protest or pain. There is nothing from within. There is an absence in your hands. Your hands tremble, shake, and the silence is broken as the chimes on your wrists echo with the trembling. And the chimes do not echo in the thoughts of the mass in your hands. There is no soul within to hear it. Reach out with your thoughts. The only emotions blanketing the plateau are the pain of the mother. The child breathes, its heart beats, but it makes no cry. The child feels light, empty. There is no joy in it, no fear, no thought at all. Yet in the hollows inside it, it breathes, a thing of habit, not life. You cannot move. Your trembling has subsided and the burning chimes on your wrist are as still as a child. The mother is crying, eager to see, begging to see the child. You feel a sudden spike of fear, of being hunted. If you give the child to the mother, you will be blamed, and her anguish and rage shall fall upon you. She will not spare you or anyone you love, of this you are certain. But you did not cause this. You don't think you caused it. And the mother begs, her arms outstretched. Hand her the child. The chimes sound once more as you give the child to its mother, and as the chime fades there is the eager gleam, the welling joy, the questioning, and you draw upon it, deeply, letting the hope stream into her eyes, letting her ears fill with the cries that you have heard countless times past from other children on the bell. You hear the laughter in the mother's voice, in streams of tears that run down her face, and with a practiced motion you weave a life that will never be into her eyes and thoughts. She will care for the child as if it were whole until you set her free. She will care for it until you find a way to heal what has happened, until the reality cannot be dispelled anymore. And still, cradled beneath the weeping woman that birthed it, the child in her arms does not hear the cries of the mother, does not react. It is an empty thing that breathes and carries nothing within it. And the chimes on your wrist lie still. They are bound to you like chains, never to sound inside a newborn's mind ever again. Wake up. Yeah, so the grieving mother, she was apparently trying to calm the mothers by letting them think that the Hollowborn were actually children with souls, when in fact they are not. She wants to talk to me.
Your mind comes bearing questions, Watcher.
I had questions for you. I saw a Hollowborn at the birthing bell. The grieving mother's head bows and she raises her hands, cradling them slowly, so the chimes do not sound as she moves them. You feel a chill in the air as if the vault of your mind is growing, too large for the thoughts within, and your breath is laced with a chill. To your horror, you hear her breathing, ragged, hacking, but strangely steady, and you can see saliva bunching at the corners of her lips, becoming thick ropes of drool that cast themselves down her chin. There is the smell of blood in the air, new, wet, and the salt, sharp tang in your mind. Coupled with this is the smell of sodden undergarments clawing at your senses. Take her shoulder, try and steady her. Stepping forward, your hand falls on her shoulder, and then you feel her begin to fall, rigid as a falling stone, and you place your other hand on her shoulder to steady her. Throughout, there is a horrid, steady breathing. Her clothes are wet. It is as if she is burning with fever beneath her tangled hair and beneath her threadbare robes, as if she is giving birth. With a slow hissing intake of breath, her head rolls back on her shoulders, her eyes pressed tightly together like the lids of a newborn. Yet, past the lids, you can feel the piercing stare, vacant, cold. Horribly, you sense nothing from her, not a thought, like the Hollowborn you held in her memory. You know if you try and pull away now, she will vanish into herself and vanish from your thoughts, perhaps forever. And you have a terrible feeling that whatever connects the two of you will be cut. She is as helpless before you as a child, and you search your thoughts for a way to coax her to you. Oh God. I could grab the chimes and make sound, or imagine the cries of the newborn from the first memory when you met. I'm gonna go for this one. She jerks slightly before you, then her head tilts, and the steady breathing breaks, and she gives a racking cry.
I thought it was my doing. I thought that I had stilled it with my thoughts. The child. It was just a child. What was done with it?
I don't think it was her fault, lady. So wait, I do not know. I think you helped give birth to the child and give it to the mother. It was a reverse from the previous matter. You helped give birth to a hollowborn. I'm gonna be truthful to her. You helped give birth to a hollowborn, yet you made the mother think otherwise. Her breathing is steady again, but there is a life in it where there was not one before, and her emotions are building in her. Apprehension, confusion welling up. She seems afraid to do more than simply be aware that the memory is there.
It was not the last hollowborn on the birthing bell, and never again did I hear a child's cry.
Poor woman, man. And the poor mothers as well. You have found a death within me, one that many women have borne within... Oh, God. You have found a death within me, one that many women have borne within them. The words swirl with impulses and weights spiraling around her, and you feel as if you are being dragged into it. I sought to serve women in need, and instead my hands ushered no new life. What happened next, I bear the responsibility for. What did happen next?
The first birth was the deepest, the saddest. Nothing I could do could find the child's spirit, guide it to him.
You feel a strange absence between you, as if your thoughts are being shared across a great distance. The thought bleeds out for a moment, then returns, sharp, near, personal. I could not understand what had happened, what I might have done. I feared No, I could not dwell on that thought. The child was always there, always a reminder of what had happened, a marker. I made her care for it. I made them all care for it until I could find what had gone wrong. Sorry, it's being hard to read all these pauses. But the Hollowborn, it wasn't your doing, it happened elsewhere.
Little word of the outside world reached us. It was enough time for rage and pain and grief to guide hands. I feared what would happen to the children, what would happen to me. Every mother knows her womb may shed a stillborn, but these cold, soulless creatures, the parents wouldn't have understood, and fear of the unknown breeds violence.
This is true. So my understanding is she was trying to make it so that the parents wouldn't hurt the children, even if they were hollowborn, until she could, I don't know, find out how to cure them. What happened then?
I held their minds within mine. I shaped and guided them as long as I could. And with each passing day, each new birth, the strain grew. And the more I felt my control slipping, the more I focused my thoughts. Eventually, even I succumbed to the power of my own illusion. I'd woven the threads so tightly that I could no longer see through them.
Come on, voice the whole thing, or... And then one morning, I heard funeral bells tolling in the village. The sounds of wailing rose to the mists. A mother had died, her mind so focused on the care of her hollowborn child that she'd neglected even to feed herself. Yeah, that's going a bit too far, yeah. And with that, the illusion broke. The townsfolk saw their hollowborn the way they were, not the way I'd wished them to see. By the end of the day, they'd begun to look at me differently too. I did not understand what had happened, but I knew enough to flee, and every suspicion that surfaced, every faded memory of what I'd done, I pressed it down, tucked it away. She feels cold, lonely, rigid. My skill failed me, but I did what was necessary. I regret the mother's death, but how much worse would it have been had I not acted? It's kind of... Protecting innocent lives is worth any price. Well, not... My thoughts are very close to this one, but I wouldn't say any price. But the other options are worse. So yeah, protecting innocent lives is worth any price.
Yes. And yet, was the mother not also innocent? Did she not also deserve my protection? I feel the purity of my reasons, and yet little satisfaction for what I've done.
Jesus, I no longer wish to... Okay, you might be very against what she did and just toss it away. The right thing is not always easy, and yet if we can redeem the lost children of the Deerwood, our struggle will be worth it. Oh, nice! The grieving mother's mind is silent and still for several moments. She lets your words wash over her, seeping into the cracks in her own thoughts.
My actions only caused more misery. Worse, I took from an entire village, made them as empty and helpless as the children I sought to protect. But you feel it was right to hold and direct their minds, even knowing the cost?
Okay, so our options are: you did not know the cost then, we must often plot our courses with imperfect knowledge. This is very true. Mercy gave the children a chance and it brought their families joy, if only for a while. True. A fresh and innocent life is valuable above all things, it was worth it. I think all of these are fine, but the one that rings the most, you know, truthful and real to me is this one. You did not know the cost then, we must often plot our courses with imperfect knowledge.
A tapestry woven thread by thread, never seeing the pattern. So it is with the thoughts and dreams that move us, that shape our reality.
Indeed.
Your words have soothed my mind, in ways I did not expect. I thank you, Watcher, for the gift of your sight, for using it to guide me out of the prison of my mind. Let us hope it can also free you from the illusions Theos has woven around you.
Very cool. We have actually completed the quest. I thought we were just advancing. Let me see if this is relevant. The grieving mother is still haunted by her actions at the birthing bell, as well as by her ultimate failure to protect the Hollowborn there. Nevertheless, she did the best she could at the time. If we find an opportunity to reverse the legacy, I know it will be worthwhile, whatever the cost. Okay. Okay, very cool. So yeah, her quest is basically like a giant dialogue. But it is a cool one. You get to learn a lot about the Hollowborn, about the curses, and I don't know, it's kind of how can I say this? I don't know, it's like a dilemma, a duality of what you might think is right or wrong and what is best for the children. It's not always white or black, and I've said this before, that's what I love about this game. The story is very well done, it's very well written. Nothing is ever like super clear, and you have to judge things as they come to you. Okay, so we also completed the quest, What the Well Holds. Venturing into the depths of the White Reed Well, Sagani discovered that while the foundations of the well were made of a living Adra, the source of the sounds were wicts that had been dropped into the well by their mothers. In total, 12 women from White Reed and the... Wait, sorry, what? The source of the sounds were wicks that had been dropped into the well by their mothers. Oh my lord. I read this, but I had not fully processed it. Jesus. In total, 12 women from White Reed and the surrounding woods had dropped their children into the well after they learned they would turn into wicts. Some had died, but many survived the fall, living on small rodents and other creatures that wandered the ruined Ingwithan tunnels under the well. Sagani was forced to fight the aggressive wicts, but eventually emerged and told the village what had transpired. Some of the mothers confessed what they had done immediately. Others fled the village. In the end, no one had a desire to punish anyone for what had happened. Jesus Christ, dude. Oh, this looks good. Grants recall agony once per rest. This is not bad, actually. And grants overwhelming wave when hit by a critical hit. A full target. 30 to 40 crush damage. Stun for 8 seconds. That's not bad. It's kind of... It's kind of not particularly good either, but it's not bad. Ooh, we have somebody at Caed Nua. Gaffel the drunkard, a local inebriate, has wandered onto the stronghold grounds. He is asking for help with his accumulated debts. Sure, dude, I'll go there. We have to go and take care of our subjects. We are lord of this land, after all. Well, no, we are lord of Caed Nua, not of the land.
This place.
Okay, so we have to go here. I'm also gonna pick up the item we just got. And something that I haven't mentioned before, and it's right here, saying that Pillars of Eternity has been made possible to the contributions of more than blah blah blah. I don't care about this message in particular. I actually think it's kind of immersion breaking, because you have a log of the game and you're immersed, and then you have something like this. Like, oh, contributions and fans and Obsidian. Doesn't make a lot of sense. But at the same time, the thing I like about this is I think this was the loading screen message. And a lot of games, when you have a loading screen, you want to read this, but the loading might be too fast, you can't finish reading, and they don't give you a chance to read it afterwards. And here you do have that chance, so I'm just gonna say it was well done on their part. Hey, I just need a second of your time, man. Hello, greetings, Lord Cordant. I mean, I was hoping to talk to you. I'm in a spot of trouble. This man's breath stinks of ale. Very well, let's hear it. You call your allies together and motion for the petitioner to step forward. He's so tiny on the throne. Thing is, I've worked up a few debts in Deerford and a few other places. More than a few. I haven't got the coin, my lord. I'd pay it off if I could. I doubt it. I was thinking, maybe you'd know of someone looking to hire on or something. I'm willing to work. I know a way you can pay off your debt, really, but I don't get to see what it is. Yeah, sure. I never did learn much of a trade. What do you have in mind? Gaffel fidgets nervously. Palagina can put you in contact with researchers in the Valiant Republics. You'll have work as an assistant. Ah, cool. The Valiant Republics? But that's so far away. Then again, maybe a change of scenery will do me some good. He bows awkwardly. Thank you. I'll work hard, I promise. I have some doubts, but sure. So we've gained some experience and that's it. Do you have something to say?
I have heard terrible things. I worried you would not return. Is it true that there are riots in Defiance Bay, and that Avar Wolfgren has been slain?
Yeah, I don't usually speak to her, so now I just wanted to see, and in fact she does have new dialogue. Yes, and I'll make Theos pay for what he's done. I am sure you will, my lord, and much does he deserve it. May the gods harry his every step. I am glad, above all, that you are unharmed. I can only hope that Defiance Bay recovers. Okay, thanks. That's all she had to say. Let's pick up our stuff.
Good day.
Do I have anything to sell here? I don't think so. Fine plate. Fine breastplate. I can send this one away. And leather armor can go away. This can go away. I think I have one of each. Okay. Okay. Okay, so Palagina is assigned to escorting the guy, so she's out of business for a while. And I forgot to do something while I was in Brackenberry, so I'm gonna have to go there again. As usual. So yeah, you see here. Many creatures will detect a character just after they appear at the edge of the fog of war. To sneak upon enemies, use scouting mode. This is a very good tip. Yes. Brackenberry, yes. Items like grappling hooks and hammer and chisel sets are always consumed when they are used in special interactions. Again. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna have to defend again. I wanted to see if I can still get in here. And if the statue got destroyed. So I guess we're still gonna have some combat in this episode because I want to defend it. And I think this is incentivizing me to go and kill Raedric as soon as possible. Oh, I cannot go in. Sad. Because I think I want to do Raedric a little bit later. Or maybe I don't need to. Yeah, maybe I can kill Raedric after I have the level ups, and especially if I have new spells. We are currently level 10, so I don't think we're gonna get new spells? Maybe we do?
Hey.
I'll have to see. If we do get new spells, I think I'm gonna go and kill Raedric. Not this episode, the next one. If not, I probably won't go there just yet. Okay, so we have to fight off some more undead. I'm guessing we're gonna get dominated again by the stupid Fampyrs. But what can you do? So I have this full. I cannot hire more than 8, right? Let me just... Yeah, okay. Manual resolve. Let's fight! Let us fight! Please no Fampyrs. Sure. Well, at least he's aiming for Durance. This guy also dominated Durance. 11.3 seconds, it's not that bad. Skeletal Wizard. Now, I think them being undead are immune to confusion. But I want to see. So where would they be? Not here. Well, skeletons kind of work. Yeah, immune to confusion, this is to be expected. But I'm curious about the Fampyrs. Are they ghouls? No. Fampyr, here it is. Oh, I don't know yet. Okay, I haven't killed enough of them. I'm going to assume that they are immune to confusion, so I will not cast it. Okay, so who am I going to focus on? You are going to tank. So you go there. You go here. This only hurts enemies, but if somebody gets dominated over here, I'm gonna hurt them. I don't like that very much. Not sure if I can do much else though. I can toss out a Slicken. Even if it hits my allies, I'm gonna gain some time here. Okay. So we're gonna blind this guy. This guy is dominating one of my friends, so I think we're fine on that regard. Okay. Okay, he's aiming at him since Durance got dominated, so I think we're gonna be fine. Ooh, a very good Slicken. Both Fampyrs went down, one wizard went down, and all of my people are still up. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. They have a chanter? Oh, because they dominated one of them. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. So I'm gonna deal some raw damage over here. That's pretty much what I'm gonna do here. I think I'm gonna take out the fireball and get something else. There's one that slows them down or that lowers their defenses, which is much better than what I have right now, because I haven't used these at all. Prone for 4.9 seconds. Let's stun that one. Wow. Kana is actually hitting for a bit. Not bad, man. That sword is being quite good. god. Am I losing all of my people? Jesus. Let's see if I can knock them down. Oh, you bitch. Durance is back. Grab him. They're chasing each other. Oh my god, this is hilarious. Okay, you just chase each other then. That's fine. There, do something. Let's use a clear out. I haven't used that enough. So there was one Fampyr close to dying. I think I killed him, and now this one is also close to dying. Yeah, look at these idiots. Okay, I'm gonna slow this down. I'm gonna watch this. Beautiful. This is just fight. This was just this was just beautiful, man. Awesome. Okay, time for a Sacre Bleu. No spellcasting for you, my friend. Let's kill the wizard. The Fampyr is dead. This Fampyr is gonna take a lot of damage now. I'm gonna move her away. I'm gonna send you to tank him. Okay, that's what I want. Yeah, yes. Okay, good. Okay. We can take off the slow mode now. Let's heal, give accuracy and damage all of the vessels. Awesome. This guy is near death, he's frightened, he's all kinds of dead. Yeah, there you go. Let's focus on the skeletal fighters, they deal the most damage. Man, my mercenaries just dropped dead. You're gonna shoot him, right? Yes, you are. Blow this guy up. Perfect. Done.
Alright then.
Can I grab the loot before it despawns? Or... I keep forgetting if it despawns. Wait, is there still... There's still an enemy somewhere. Right? Game. Ah, okay. I was getting worried that the game had bugged. Thankfully, it did not happen. Okay.
The keep's coming along nicely.
Yeah, I think I lost most of my people. Yeah, I lost 5 guys. Ugh. Okay. Oh, a shock mage. Yeah, I lost my Dominel thief. At least now he's cheaper. To hire, at least, I mean. I want to shock mage. Hire him. Hire him. Line breaker. And that's all you can get. Okay.
Hey.
Okay, so I think this is actually going to be the place where I end the episode. Before I start the next one, I am going to go through all of my characters and check out their level ups. You know, see what I do. And then I'll start the next one by leveling up all of my characters. And then we're going to continue to Twin Helms again. So, as always, my friends, thank you so much for being here with me in the channel, watching some Pillars of Eternity. I hope you guys are enjoying this adventure. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave a comment below. If you guys are enjoying the content, consider subscribing if you're not already. It's a free and easy way to support the channel, and videos are coming out every single day. And I hope to see you all in the next episode. Until then, stay safe, everyone.
Alright then.
Hehehe.